Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, the Youtuber Succession series. In the last episode, we kind of primarily dealt with some internal political matters. We made some maneuvers with our council to try to pull people out of factions, though we did end up having a faction go off that did force us to roll back one of the law changes we made. I think it was the Revoke Titles law. Not that big a deal. That was unfortunate to kind of throw some money around to get that law changed, and then I was basically forced to roll it back almost immediately. Nothing I could really do about it other than fight a civil war, which I really wasn't interested in doing. We also assassinated one of our exarchs, the exarch of Greece, to put someone more amenable to our rule in power, and hopefully we have accomplished that. Well, he wants to be on the council. I don't have a position to give him yet. If a position opens up, we'll consider him for it. So, we'll just keep an eye on that. Alright, and again, we are threatening, so we can't expand the empire. We can't run any expansion wars because we'll just get crushed if we do. And also, so far, the Aztecs are pretty much just messing around on Ireland right now. Don't have to worry about them for the moment. Is there any epidemics we have to worry about? We do have some measles moving around. The syphilis that was down here is kind of gone away a little bit, but the measles might become a problem, so I have to keep an eye on that. Alright, so let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get things rolling here. Now, well actually, let me just pause it back up here again. There is one thing that I am concerned about, and I am going to be making some efforts to change. So right now, our heir is this kid. He's 7 years old. He has cancer. He hasn't died yet, but he could die at any minute. If he dies, then the inheritance goes back to this guy, Johannes, the 24-year-old son that we have. We are 54, so we are getting up in age, and we could end up dying here at any moment. And I do not want to leave the next player with an underage ruler who has cancer. That would just be terrible. So I'm going to try and ensure that that isn't going to happen. So we're going to try and change the inheritance law to primogeniture. Now, in order to do that, we need to make sure that no vassals are fighting each other, and no vassals count or above have a negative opinion of me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to enforce realm peace. Council approves. We'll send that out. So that should take effect here in 97 days. Alright, now while that is working, what we're going to do here is I handed out the Viceroyalty of Italy to a guy. And I want to try and get people... Your vassal, Despot Nicodeme II of Serbia, is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset and they are almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice you're watching them. I should intervene. No, it's none of my business. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Rome is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Very good. Alright, now I want to transfer some vassalage here. I want to try and get rid of as many count level vassals as I can. So, we're going to transfer you over. Any other vassals that we can transfer that are... Makes sense. The Varangian Guard, no. Ecumenical Patriarch, no. The Countess of Barcelona, no. Barcelona. Right. Does your kingdoms? Aquitaine. Nothing we can do about that. See, this is Africa, this is Sicily, this is Anatolia. This is part of a revolt. You arrive at the private ruins of Despot Aetios. There's plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. You are looking forward to this. Alright, let's get it started. We're gonna go carousing. Who is this under? Under that guy, okay. Despot Aetios is clearly going overboard with his drinking. Alexandria holds that. That's a king? No, he is not a king. He is a duke. Reveling and carousing is over. For now, time to get back to real life. Is there a kingdom title down here that we should be handing out? Egypt. I'm guessing we probably don't have anywhere near enough of Egypt. No. But what I might do, can I transfer the vassalage? Corson. No, apparently cannot transfer Alexandria to Africa. Not that actually I probably would want to do that anyway, because I just make the Kingdom of Africa way too strong. Alright, nothing I can do about that. Any other vassals? Count level vassals that we want to try to get rid of. You. Where are you? You're up there. Is there a kingdom up there that makes sense? Taurica. Do we hold enough of Taurica to usurp it? Kingdom of Taurica. Cannot usurp title from anyone in the same realm unless you have a strong claim. Oh. Ah. So who was that again? Rank. You. Alright, so can I transfer vassalage? Which was that? No. Not that one. Nope, apparently won't let me do it. Now there is a mod that I'm using in one of my other series that helps out with vassal transfer, but I'm not going to use it in this game because this is a purely unmodded game and I don't want to cause any problems again for future players. Because I'm not sure if it changes the checksum or anything like that, so I don't even want to risk it, especially since it's an Iron Man, and I can't really mess with the save file too much. Widespread rumors say that Ecumenical Patriarch Maximus II leads a most wicked lifestyle. The Ecumenical Patriarch? Quite unsuitable for any priest, and even more so for one in his exalted position. Indeed. Must pray for his eternal soul. Okay. Measles, again, we're not in danger of that. Alright, so we have Realm Peace enforced for another 58 months. So, if we go to our law change, primogenitor, change the laws. Oh, wait, hold on. He's born in the purple. Right, okay, so this guy, we need to award the honorary title of Despot to him. And that makes him the new heir. Bingo. There we go. Because when you award a son of age the Despot title, it treats them as if they are born in the purple. I am spending a pleasant moment alone with the attractive cook. The wretched child Orestes comes upon us and promptly starts chiding me about morals. My grandson. Catches Brett and give him a good hiding. Gains strength wounded. Stressed. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna beat the kid. I mean, I may be cruel, but I'm not that cruel. My courtiers fear me. They fear my outbursts of anger whenever they disobey and disappoint me. Although they seldom do. I get vicious until... for 4 years. Alright, we got raiders all over the place. Do I have forces in the area large, strong enough to take them on? 55 troops. 344 troops. 1,100 troops. $3,000 troops. Alright, let's march up there. Alright, I'm getting invited into carousing again, and of course I'm going to go carouse with my vassals and prove their opinion of me. Ooh, at age 8, Eudoxios Tutubus died of cancer. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I was going to change the laws, do all this to ensure there wasn't going to be a problem, and the kid would die almost immediately. Okay. It happens. The inheritance laws, we probably cannot change them again at all. No, we can't. Alright, well then it's going to be up to the next player to see if they're going to switch back to Ultimogenitor. Such a wonderful bouquet, the complex blend of flavors spreads over my tongue, just as the warmth spreads in my belly. These monks certainly know how to make a fine wine. I must visit the monastery more often. I have a 20% chance of gaining drunkard, but a 50% chance of picking up a learning point. And I didn't get either of them. Despot Bartol was introduced by a mutual friend, and we talked for quite a while. We had our differences and a few arguments, and we found common safe ground, and I began enjoying myself. Despot of Croatia. Become friends. Very good. Alright. Those guys are marching out. Yeah, they're marching out. Oh, well. Defeat. Yeah, they burned down the stuff there and then they're leaving. It's going to be really hard to deal with the raiders on the frontier. Though not really hard to deal with these raiders. Sitting there in Vienna. These are dark days. My son, Prince Eunice, has been beset by oozing lesions and a high fever. Just been informed that his infliction is indeed smallpox. Smallpox. Oh, me? Where did smallpox come from? Oh, dear Lord. Do we have any other kids? Just some daughters. Our wife is no longer of childbearing age. Oof. This could get interesting. Close the gates. Can I close the gates? My granddaughter... Wait a minute, what did... No, he has a son. So actually, I think the rulership would then pass to the grandson. So would the grandson become the heir if he died? I don't even have the options to shut the gates. Even though we all of a sudden have a smallpox epidemic. The dark days, my daughter, Princess Eusebia, has been beset by oozing lesions and a high fever. Oh, why can't I shut my gates? And I'm off carousing. Oh boy. Reveling and carousing are over. Now I can shut my gates, but it's already too late. Well, go ahead, we'll shut the gates. Seal it. The smallpox is already in here. Watas, your court physician informs you that Dionysus is suffering from the current epidemic. Having him stay with the rest of you inside these walls puts you at risk. Just a courtier. Throw him out. Yeah, he holds no titles. He's of no worry to me, so just throw him out. I think the epidemic is already in the castle, so closing the gate is not going to help. Another courtier, throw him out. It's always possible that they'll survive the smallpox. He collected a tithe in Rome. Very nice. So let's spend a little of this money, shall we? I'm apparently carousing again while I'm secluded in the castle. Deserves some recognition and rewards from time to time. County of Constantinople. No. Reveling and carousing is over. Alright. Anything else that we can build here? Yeah, get some stables built. Emperor Augustus the Pious has fulfilled the ambition to see the realm prosper. Good. Life in seclusion isn't so bad. After finishing a hearty breakfast, you belch contentedly and remark upon your foresightedness in ensuring Rome's larders were well stocked. However, as soon as the words leave your lips, you notice the suddenly panicked look on your servant's face. My emperor, you just ate the very last pickled boar's head, and almost all the other food stocks are nearing exhaustion. Furthermore, your servant continues to drone on, but you are too aghast to listen. No more pickles. Boar's heads. I don't think that's the only, like, low food event that happens. And we have a dangerous faction. You have searched Rome from top to bottom, and you have come to realize there are no more pickled boar's heads. All our food stock are nearing exhaustion. Your servants really have mentioned this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to open the gates. Open the gates. We just have to deal with the smallpox. Disaster. Some rats have managed to find your meager remaining food supplies and have eaten much of what remained. Curses. Well, the gates are open now, so it really shouldn't matter. Alright. Barracks. Let's see. This is my daughter. She is haughty, she is fussy, she is conscientious. Haughty, fussy, conscientious. Playful, fussy, intrigue. Sure, intrigue. What is a dangerous faction? Independence faction. Really? What are all these guys' problems? Coward. Abandon the commoners. Liege is cruel. Can I, like, throw him underneath of a king somewhere? Oh, that's Alexandria. Revoke your title. Well, he'll revolt if I say that. Can I just throw some money at him? Let's throw some money at him. And who are you? The Queen of Aragon. Envious. One-handed, has gout. Queen of Aragon. Your heir, the princess, is much more amenable to my rule. I think we need to make a change. And I think I have others who agree with me. You have gained back some of the weight you lost and finally no longer feel hungry all the time. The ordeal is finally behind us. We still have smallpox in the area. Young Helene has finished her education in stewardship. I notice with pride that she's attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. Our eldest daughter. She's not a bad character there. Diplomacy is pretty low, though. Received news that Queen Agnes of Aragon has chosen to go into hiding in order to try to foil a plot against her life. Alright, well, she's in hiding. Now, independence, something we absolutely are going to have to fight if that fires off. Can I take you and can I stuff you under a king? Calliopolis prospers. Let's take a look. Anatolia. What kingdoms do we have out here? That's a kingdom of Syria. And we don't hold enough of Syria. And Anatolia is an actual kingdom. Do I have any exarchs? Despot. Like, maybe if I gave them to the exarch of Greece. You. Duchess of Antioch. Could I do that? Transfer vassalage. Apparently not. Transfer vassalage. Ecumenical Patriarch. Any of these guys that I could get rid of? Oh, geez, what is all this down here? I'd like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends to dine and drink and forget about the world outside. Of course, I will come. We hold this territory way down here? Can I grant these guys independence? Yeah, let's just grant these guys independence and get rid of them. Desperate Iyasu was introduced by a mutual friend and we talked for quite a while. My friend, the Despot of Wallachia. Yep, we became friends. Should help things a little bit there. Metropolitan Watas is no longer court chaplain. Okay, so apparently he died. That's still a dangerous faction. Those guys didn't count for much troop numbers. We need a new court chaplain. It's going to be the Ecumenical Patriarch. There's no real place that we need to go proselytize. So we'll just have him research cultural tech. And then we need to grant a court physician. The Exarch of Italy should work. My content lifestyle costs a bit, but I don't mind paying for it. We lost a little bit of gold, no problem. Let's see. We also need a new commander. You'll do. We inherited the Kingdom of Greece from Despot Andronikos the Fat. Alright, we still have smallpox, but it is subsiding. I think that smallpox actually just appeared directly in Rome, so there really wasn't anything I could do to anticipate it. And those measles appear to be gone as well, so that's good. So we need to hand out a new viceroyalty here. What about you? Nope, we'll just stick with you. Grant viceroyalty of Greece. Send that off. Do or Belly is no longer marshal. Need a new marshal. There's a marshal of 4. The Exarch of Greece. He is a very good learning. The Exarch of Sicily. Despot of Tarica. Actually a decent marshal. What about you? Can we appoint you? No, we can't. She's a woman. These female vassals are a bit of an issue. You know what? I'm just going to appoint you to the council. Even though you stink as a marshal. Get you scheming. That's getting you training troops. And who was this? There was a big problem. Let's see. Who's the faction? You? Where are you? You're over there. Okay. So we're gonna send you over there to improve diplomatic relations. Arrive at the private rooms of Exarch Bertalan. There is plenty of food and drink. You know what? This assassination plot is never going to happen while they're in hiding, so we're just going to cancel it. Good drinks and food, carousing, everything's fine, or was fine, until Exarch Bertalan unexpectedly threw a fit of rage. You're not sure why, but he's coming at you right now with his fists up. One of 3 options will happen. 89% chance of Emperor Orestes the Pious getting beaten up, giving the following effects. Prestige minus, sex appeal minus 5, 10% chance we get wounded, 1% chance we get maimed, 30% chance to become bitter rivals. I really don't want to become bitter rivals because aren't we already craven? And we're content. 30% chance we get craven. That would be bad. Alright, we just got beaten up. Okay. Reveling and carousing are over. He's still a friend. We did not become rivals. That's good. It was fun, even though we had a bit of a fight there. We can shut the gates. What's the epidemic? Nothing. Some slow fever kicking around in Africa. The most respectable Emperor Orestes, due to the affliction spreading throughout the Imperium Romanum, I've been forced to seclude myself. Exarch of Sicily. Victory. Apparently we won a battle up there. Oh yeah, slow fever is in Sicily now. And it is starting to spread. Defeat, 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 defeat. What the heck? We are apparently in a war. What war is this? Greek Holy War for... Oh, we inherited a Holy War. What happens if we surrender? We pay pretty much our entire treasury to the High Chief. Oh, because they were fighting a holy war. And who are we at war with now? And what was the holy war for? Esturgam. For this. De jure kingdoms. Pannonia. Alright. Well, 11,000 troops. Well, it looks like we're going to have a war to fight that we inherited from Greece that I didn't even realize happened. And they have a rather sizable army. Okay, so, but we are a little bit long here, so we'll have to take care of that when we come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.